When conducting experiment using the VLE unit, users face challenge of having safe environment and a better measuring accuracy. Based on the current practice in the laboratory, water and methanol are measured using volumetric flasks and are then poured manually into the VLE unit through a small funnel. At the same time, due to the volatility, many of the highly toxic and harmful methanol will evaporate into the air. In order to create a safer environment and higher precision of the instruments, ABJ has successfully redesigned the piping system of the VLE unit. This is where safety, conveniency, and efficiency are more than meets the eye. Methanol and water which stored in storage tanks will flow through strainers and pumped by centrifugal pumps to the calibrated measuring tank. Ball valves, which are installed between centrifugal pump and the calibrated measuring tanks, are open to allow the fluids to flow through the pipe. The overflow fluids will flow through stainless steel pipes, which are installed below the inlet pipe to drain the extra fluids back to the storage tank. The fluids can either flow from the measuring tank to the VLE unit with the aid of potential energy or by using the air compressor. The ball valve, which is installed after the measuring tank, is open and the liquid are flowed through a T-pipe which connects two of the fluids. Both of the fluids will be mixed when they reach the T-pipes and enter the unit. After the process, the waste product will enter the heat exchanger and the designed piping system to reduce the temperature. The fluids will then pass through a ball valve and flow to a diaphragm positive displacement pump. The pump will drain out the waste products more quickly to the waste tank. We have selected the finest materials to redesign the VLE unit piping system. Each and every fitting are picked from reliable and quality assurance manufacturer which provide the safest materials for the system. The pipes and fitting selected is mainly stainless steel, which has good resistivity to most chemicals and easier to sanitize, which creates a chemical-free environment in the laboratory. Through our research and development, an inner diameter of 0.384 inch and wall thickness of 0.113 inch is selected. Stainless steel is mostly chemical resistant and thus extra wall thickness for corrosion allowance is not required. Between the storage tank and the pump, we have located an important fitting which is the strainer. Strainer acted as a filter to remove debris and prevent large particles from entering and damage the pumps. We have selected a light yet having a high efficiency pump. Introducing to you the T-MAG magnetic drive pump. Magnetic drive pump is a sealless pump that uses the technology of drive magnet, an inner magnet connected to an impeller to move fluid through the pump. T-MAG is special for its patented dry run technology, so users are unnecessary to be worried about the run-dry problem of a centrifugal pump. T-MAG magnetic drive pump have an efficiency of 47%, which could pump liquid to a height of 1.5 meters above the pump, with minimum power loss. An efficiency of 47% is quite high compared to other similar pumps. ABJ is constantly improving through research and innovation and has been recognized as a leader in piping system designing industry for 30 years. We have designed a calibrated measuring tank which allows you to take measurement without having the toxic liquid exposed to the air. The calibrated measuring tank has a high precision up to 10 milliliters. By redesigning a calibrated measuring device, we provide users a safer and more precise VLE unit operating experience. The pipe between the calibrated measuring tank and the inlet of VLE unit is placed at a 45-degree angle in order to save power consumption by just using the gravitational potential energy to allow flow of liquid into the unit. We also provide another alternative where air compressors is introduced to push the liquids into the unit when the pressure in the unit is much higher. With air compressor, efficiency can be increased and power consumption can be reduced, as you do not need to wait for the unit to reduce the atmospheric pressure in order to conduct another experiment. We have successfully redesigned the outlet by adding another heat exchanger, as we have located a pump to reduce the time required to drain out the waste. The heat exchanger has containment vessels to cool down the waste from the VLE unit by transferring heat between it and another feed of cooling fluid. The pump used at the outlet is positive displacement pump as the pump will run dry when all the waste are drained out. Through our analysis and investigation, we have selected the White Knight PSD08 pump, which have the run dry capability. With over 30 years of designing experience, we understand that stable and portable are important aspects in designing a piping system. Therefore, we have created a frame to support the piping system, and at the same time, users having a choice to move it around or secure it in place. We avoid the built-in design so that you have the freedom to shift and relocate it wherever you want. With all of these specifications stated, the design is only sold at 15,645 ringgit, which is inclusive of maintenance fees and taxes. We guarantee that our piping system and service given is totally worth the price. Once again, ABJ promise you the best service that meets all your needs. We guarantee you a 5 years of warranty after installation. ABJ, your trusted piping system designer.